everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is a very special video. It's going to be about Cookie. So we have taken some blood from Cookie and we sent it away, and now here we are about 5 weeks later, I'd say, and we have the results sitting right here, and I'm going to reveal them to you all on camera. So as you all know, we weren't exactly sure what breed's Cookie was, so that's why we did the DNA test. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a backstory for those who don't know about how we got Cookie. So Cookie was brought into my sister-in-law's vet when she was just a little puppy dog. She was lost, and so they had notified the pound that there was this lost dog, and the vet just kept Cookie with them. So if anyone came to the vet or anyone came to the pound, they would say, yes, we know where your dog is, and here she is. So a week went by and no one had come to look for Cookie. She didn't have any tags or anything on, and she was about to go back to the pound where she would just wait there until she was adopted out to a new family. But my sister-in-law, seeing what a gem Cookie was, she was always so quiet, hardly ever barked, and so my sister-in-law said that she would adopt Cookie. So that's what happened, and that's how we got Cookie Dog. Well, that's not how we got Cookie Dog. My brother and sister-in-law are in the middle of doing a trip around Australia, so we are looking after Cookie. So now that is the backstory, and I'm really excited to get on to the DNA results. So it says, what's your dog's tail? And that says Cookie Evans there on the tag. So now we have here, what breeds make up Cookie Evans? So we've got Cookie. Now it doesn't say if it was a male or female. We're looking at Cookie's parents. So one of Cookie's parents was an Australian cattle dog, which we've always thought that's what Cookie is, like a cattle dog. And then her other parent was a mixed breed and also had American Staff Terrier / Staffordshire Bull Terrier mix. And then we go up to Cookie's grandparents on that side with the mixed breed, was another mixed breed for one of the parents. So for one side of her mother's grandparents, from her mother's and father's side, there was one side where it's just mixed breed. They're not exactly sure, but there's one side where there's definitely a mix. So I'll just show you that there. So this is just one side of Cookie's family. So there's Cookie there, and then one of Cookie's parents, and Cookie's parents. So her grandparents were both purebred cattle dog, and then all of her great-grandparents on that side were all Australian cattle dog. That is pure cattle dog. So Cookie is half pure cattle dog. I think this is what Cookie is down here, an American Staff Terrier / Staffordshire, can't say that word, Staffordshire Bull Terrier mixed across with Australian cattle dog. Okay, so now we're going to work out what that mixed breed thing means. We have identified for you the next 5 best matches that appeared in the analysis of your dog's DNA. One or more of these breeds could have contributed to the genetic makeup of the ancestors indicated by the mixed breed icon. The breeds are listed by the relative strength of each result in our analysis, with the most likely at the top of the list. There could also be breeds present in the mixed breed component that we cannot detect with our current database of purebred dogs. So yeah, I think that basically means that they were just unsure, there was too many breeds, so it's too mixed breed. So the first one is quite surprising. I would have never really thought, maybe Cookie's body, maybe because she's a medium-sized dog, but the first one at 10.05, they think that her ancestors, who were mixed breed, who they couldn't identify, was a bull terrier. She doesn't even have the face really of a bull terrier, because theirs is like, maybe because one side was pure cattle dog, maybe she got a bit more of that. Then I can't say this next one, Bichon Frise, and it's like a little poodle it looks like, and that's 4.56, and then a miniature bull terrier 1.95. Now this next one doesn't surprise me, but I'm surprised she doesn't have more of it, and that is a Labrador Retriever at 1.59. I always thought maybe she does have some Labrador in her. And then this last one, Dugay de Bordeaux at 1.43. So this is what the doggies look like. So we have the bull terrier, then this one here, it looks like a little poodle or something. Then we have the miniature bull terrier, the Labrador Retriever, and then this little one that I can't say his name. So yeah, so they're all the dogs that they think Cookie's mixed breed side of the family, which they couldn't identify. So now this is information about the Australian cattle dog. So the Australian cattle dog was developed in the late 19th century. Australian settlers were in need of a dog that had the stamina to withstand the rigorous and harsh climate and conditions of the country. They also needed a dog that would be able to properly herd their animals. The breeding efforts began in 1830 when a native dingo was crossed with a blue speckled, smooth-coated collie imported from Scotland. The litter that resulted is considered to be the Australian cattle dog's earliest ancestors. The breed was introduced into the United States by two Californian fanciers in the late 1960s, and it was around 1979 that the first breeding lines were introduced to the UK. The Australian cattle dog comes in either blue speckle, black, grey or tan, or red speckle, which Cookie is tan/red speckle. Where the coat is speckled or malted black, red or tan patches or markings also exist, which is Cookie, except for she does have quite a white coat really on her back, and it's just little patches. Like they have some pictures of some cattle dogs here, and they have lots of speckles on them, whereas Cookie isn't that speckled. So there we go, they actually made the cattle dog with dingoes. Guys, my dog is part dingo. It says, do you recognise any of these Australian cattle dog traits in Cookie? Intelligent, active, energetic and watchful dogs. That is a joke. Intelligent, yeah, I'll give her that one. She's pretty smart. Active, no, but she's old. Energetic, no, but again, she's old. And a watchful dog. Not very watchful. Someone turns up, she doesn't bark at them. She barely realises that they're here. Even when someone does walk in, she doesn't realise they're here. She only cares if you're eating food or if you leave the room to go and get some food. She's gonna follow. She's watchful then. She's only watchful when there's food around. So, watchful dog, kinda. Herding tendencies may lead to chasing cars or herding children. No, she doesn't chase children or cars for that matter. She's like the slowest walker in history, unless she's walking to her food bowl. Then it's bolting. But no, she doesn't chase cars or anything. She's pretty good in that respect. She probably doesn't chase cars though, because she has been raised not as a working dog, but just as a pet in like a kind of city environment. Like a dog like her, a cattle dog would be probably more found out in farms, and because they've been trained to herd, they're probably going to chase cars and herd children. Herd children? I don't know why it says that. Herding children. That sounds weird. It's like, are they going to take a cattle dog into a schoolyard? Come on, time to herd up the children, back into class. The third one is eager to learn and responds well to reward-based training, allowing them to participate in activities such as agility, flyball and frisbee. Well, again, she's old, so she doesn't really like doing activities, but she will go and chase the ball. Like if she sees that we have a treat, she'll sit for it. So I guess she can participate in reward-based activities, but she's just too old to chase a ball or do anything active. Okay, so the fourth and last one for the cattle dog. May be suspicious or cautious around strangers, requiring careful socialization with rewards to prevent a reduced fear-based defensive aggression. Now, apparently cattle dogs are really aggressive, but Cookie is not aggressive, and actually if anybody comes, like, she just wags her tail and sits there going, pat me, pat me. Even when there's kids around, like, she's had kids come up and pat her, and like they're getting real close to her eyes and, you know, really ruffling up her fur and everything, and she just doesn't mind. She's really good with kids, and she is not aggressive at all. Like, I remember growing up, we had a Jack Russell, and he was really defensive when it came to his food, especially. You couldn't take anything away while he was eating, otherwise he would go, rah, 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 you're taking my food. Whereas Cookie, you can like take her food away from her and she won't even care. Of course, she'll be just going, come on, give it back, but she doesn't get growl at you or anything. Yeah, no, Cookie's really good with that. She's not an aggressive dog at all, despite her breed being an Australian cattle dog. But you can see why they might be a bit aggressive, because they were bred with dingoes. Now the next breed is the American Staffordshire Terrier, and I definitely think that her body, like, she has the ears of a cattle dog, and even her mouth is of a cattle dog, but like her nose and eyes, I think, are very much the shape, like the top part of her face is very much the shape of the American Staffordshire Terrier. So the American Staffordshire Terrier can trace its roots all the way back to the 19th century in England. The English Staffordshire Terrier was created when various terriers were crossed with the bulldog. The crossbreeding resulted in an active and powerful breed that came to the attention of the United States public in 1870. American breeders then focused their attention and efforts to increase the size and weight of the American Staffordshire Terrier. These breeding efforts resulted in the Staffordshire Terrier, such a tongue twister, that word, which was recognized as a separate breed by the American Kennel Club in 1936. In 1972, the current name of American Staffordshire Terrier was adopted. The American Staffordshire Terrier was once used primarily for fighting. That practice, however, was banned in the early 1900s, and two separate variations of the breed were gradually developed. Thank goodness they banned fighting. That is so cruel. How can you do that? The American Staffordshire Terrier can be any colour, with solid part colours of patched black, brown, tan, brindle, black and brown, striped, liver, red or fawn, black or blue mask. Brindle or tan points are commonly seen traits in this breed's ears, may also appear different due to cropping. So now we're to the 4 questions. So do you recognise any of these American Staffordshire Terrier traits in Cookie Evans? Intelligent, hardworking and stoic dog? Stoic dog? Well, she is intelligent, again. Hardworking, well, she's old and there's like no work for her to do. So she's intelligent, and I don't know what that last one is. American Staffordshire Terriers seem to enjoy dog sports such as agility, fly ball, rally, and competitive obedience. Again, she doesn't like chasing a ball for very long because she's got bad back legs, so like she's got a little bit of arthritis in them, I think. So yeah, she doesn't like chasing a ball for long, but she does like it when you do throw the ball, and she will chase it for a few times and then she just like, I'm puffed out. So yeah, she can't really do sports for long. Third one, very loyal to family and usually good with children, may not get along well with other dogs. This one's an interesting one because she is great. Like, she's really loyal to us and she's really good with children, like great with children. But with some dogs, she has been known to be a little bit funny around them. I don't know why, but then some dogs she's really good with. And I was actually in a situation the other week where I had taken Cookie for a walk, and there was another dog in the dog park, and it was like a puppy dog, and the puppy dog came out and was going up to Cookie, and the owner said, if she's going up to your dog, that means that your dog's a good dog, because this dog can sense if it's not a good dog, which was quite interesting. So it just must depend on the dog really to whether Cookie gets along with them, but Cookie gets along well with most dogs. But yeah, she's very good with children. Now the fourth and last one, the American Staffordshire Terrier, was originally bred for various reasons, including the guardian of people, property. Individual members of this breed will benefit from firm and dedicated training to temper this guarding tendency and thus help to maintain safety as a household companion. So Cookie is really too old to guard anything, and again, she's not really that way inclined. Like, she's not a super guard dog or anything. She's more of like a play dog, like pat me, I want pats. So now we're on to the next page. Oh great. 35 genetic diseases. They screened Cookie for over 35 genetic diseases. It is important for their health and well-being. Each breed in your dog's genetic family tree has unique health concerns you should know about, so you know how to provide a lifetime of excellent care. So there are some marked here in red, so I think that might be the ones that she has to worry about, like the Carabella ataxia, hereditary cataract. Actually, Cookie, she does have a bit of a glaze over her eyes, so we do think she's going blind. And sometimes we notice that she doesn't see that well. Like, if we go to the door, she'll have to hear the door before she'll see us and get up. So yeah, her sight is not that great. And then the last one is L2 hydroxygastric Ocidira. They make these names so complicated. So that is all about the genetic diseases. So that was the last page, I think. Yeah, here's the ancestry certificate. So that's pretty cool. So they are Cookie's DNA results. I'm super happy to get them. So we all found out some new information about Cookie today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. So let me know in the comments below if you were surprised by any of the breeds that Cookie came back as. So as always, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Over to you, Eva.
Give me them up. That guy.